Yo guys, what's up? It's Data Strain. I got another video for you today, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make scenes in Maschine so you can later on arrange them, right? I released a video earlier this week about how to arrange your scenes into songs, and I figured, why not just teach you how scenes work in case you don't know how they actually work. So, in layman's terms, a scene is basically a collection of patterns that you've made in your various groups in Maschine, right? So, for an example, I've got this main loop right here. Swag. Yeah, see right there. So, that's all collected in one scene. What I've done here is I have duplicated this scene to 4 different scenes, technically, right? And you do this by hitting the duplicate button, tapping on your scene, and then tapping on an empty pad or a pad corresponding, wherever you wanted it duplicated to, basically. So we're just going to do that again for all 4 of these, just to be sure. Right, so now if we play these, and I keep hitting the different ones, it'll just continue the whole beat, right? Cool. So what you want to do with scenes essentially is have different patterns in different configurations basically to build up small arrangements, whether you're playing live or whether you're just getting ready to produce a track, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this first scene here, go to group A, which is where I have my drums. Right now I don't want any drums. I just want my keys to play, which is on group C, right? So we're going to go to pattern. Now we're going to select an empty pattern in there, right? So what this is going to do is make sure that when this is lined up and arranged, it's only going to play, patterns with actual notes in it. With it being an empty pattern, no sound's going to happen whatsoever. So we're going to go to the bass line, do the same thing. I've got an empty pattern right there. Keys, we want to leave alone because that's going to be the main loop of our track. And then, with this guitar right here, again, empty pattern. So if we go back to scene, make sure that scene is selected and restart, you can see that it is now only the keys, right? So we're going to do the same thing with scene 2. So select scene 2, go here. Now I want just my keys and my drums. So now that we're in group A where my drums live, I'm going to go to pattern and we're going to select the pattern with the drums on it, with whatever drums you've programmed. Bass, still don't want it yet. Select an empty pattern. Keys, we want to keep that. That is the main anchor of our loop. And the guitar, keep that empty. We still don't want it just yet. So if we go back to scene, make sure scene 2 is selected. See how this works? So you can build up little, drops and stuff like that, build-ups and everything. We'll do one more just so you can really get acquainted with it. And then after this, you can watch my corresponding video on how to arrange your scenes as a song using the arrangement feature on the Maschine, right? So we'll go to scene 3. Now we want our drums and our bass. Go to pattern. Drums, keep the active pattern. Bass we can leave alone now because we actually want it in the track. Same with keys. We're going to keep that. And the guitar, we're still going to leave that. That's going to be for the 4th and final loop, right? So it's pretty much that simple. If we go to scene 3, restart. Oh, see, that's where I messed up. See, pattern, empty pattern if you don't want it to play, right? And there you have it. That's how scenes work in Maschine. If you're familiar with Ableton, it's really not much different. It's just a row of different patterns and stuff collected together, and you can use them as a performing tool, an arranging tool, whatever you want. So hopefully this was helpful. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down and let me know why. If you have any more questions or tutorials that you would want to see from Maschine, feel free to let me know down below, and I will try my best to make new videos. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it educational. I enjoyed having you here. And just remember, have fun and keep on creating. I'm Data Strain. I'll catch you next time.